back to the Daily Grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back pickle biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Holy flying flipping flapjacks, what an impressive performance by Gregor Gillespie at UFC Charlotte, which is headlined by Derek Brunson versus Jacare Souza. Gregor Gillespie just finished Jordan Rinaldi, the hometown kid, in the first round, at the end of the first round, so we got to see an entertaining, exciting fight until the finish. Now the finish came about with about 37 seconds left, somewhere around there at the end of the first round. But the fight started off standing, and Gregor Gillespie and Jordan Rinaldi were having a very exciting, striking exchange. But then Gregor Gillespie got a single leg takedown, and he got side control. He was in side control for maybe 30 seconds to 45 seconds before a beautiful transition to the mount, which was actually moving the fight. After transitioning to the mount, it was all Gregor Gillespie's grappling from there. It was really high-level grappling, and that's one thing about Gregor Gillespie. He's an undefeated fighter now, 11-0, and his grappling is up there with the best of them. And with that being said, Gregor Gillespie could be looking at a ranked opponent coming up next. But on the mic, he did not call out a ranked opponent, but he still was very impressive on the microphone. He said, listen, if you guys want me to call someone out and jump through hoops for you, I'm probably not going to be that guy, but I am looking forward to going fishing tomorrow. Hey, North Carolina, I know you guys booed me because you were trying to support your hometown guy, but, you know, I just came in here and did my job, so thank you, everybody, for coming out and supporting. Actually got the hometown crowd to clap, the entire stadium to clap for him after beating their hometown kid in the first round via TKO. And the way he finished Jordan Rinaldi was very similar to Luke Rockhold and David Branch. He had him flattened out, he transitioned to the back, he took his back, and he just flattened out Jordan Rinaldi and was just landing heavy ground and pound until the referee stopped the fight. If the referee wouldn't have stopped the fight, I'm sure Jordan Rinaldi was super close to, like, possibly tapping the strikes, as in the David Branch fight. It just looked like, you know, he wasn't defending for a good 5, 10, maybe 15 seconds, and then the referee was like, all right, defend, and he stopped the fight. So first round finish for Gregor Gillespie. This guy is very talented. You might want to keep your eye on Gregor Gillespie, not just because his name has Gregor in it, kind of like Conor McGregor, but because he's a very talented fighter coming up, undefeated fighter, and he's a very well-rounded fighter. Now, he's not speeding through like for a title shot, calling guys out, trying to get through ranked opponents. As the commentator in the ring did let us know, John Anik said, you know, I know you had no amateur fights, but now you're 11-0 as a professional. So he's, you know, probably trying to still round out his game, but he's got solid striking. So his wrestling doesn't really need to improve much more. He's got super high level wrestling, and he's also got some submission victories. So keep your eye on Gregor Gillespie, remaining undefeated at UFC Charlotte. Now we're going to the co-main event of the night, and then of course the main event, Derek Brunson versus Jacare Souza. So I've been watching Gregor. I watched his last fight and probably the fight before that, but either way, Gregor Gillespie with a big first round finish over Jordan Rinaldi, the hometown kid at UFC Charlotte, which is impressive. The whole crowd was booing him in the beginning, but with that being said, it is what it is. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. I'm out.
Da 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 da! It's the motherfucking DOG.